a fashion designer, but I didn't know it was possible because in those times in India there were not many fashion schools. And now, I mean, of course, you have a lot more opportunities. So when I shifted to the whole idea of fashion, when I started studying about it, I go to the British Library, I go to all kind of bookstores and try to collect as many books as possible and study everything possible on fashion. So by the time I actually started the fashion course, I had read every single book available on fashion, on textile, on natural dyes, because I think I was quite clear as to what exactly do I want to do. So I think focus is extremely important when you work in any field. And when I started doing the fashion course, again, as I told you, that for 2 years, continuously, every night, post my homework, I would experiment as much as possible with the subject that I loved. So I thought, I look at anything and think, if I fold it, if I wrap it, what kind of design will come? So by the end of 2 years, I had two big books of samplers. So that is why I could be in the best design institute, I could work with the best designer in India. But my first introduction to a village in India was when I started working in the Gujarat State Emporia. So I had never been to a village in my life, and when I started working with the Gujarat State Emporia, I only had to work with the villages. And you travel 8 hours, you travel a couple of hours away from your home, and you realize there are villages there where people have no facilities, just like you have. When there was no telephone connection, they tried to get internet, but the connection was not there, so they could not get it. Basic things like water, all kind of problems. And that's when I decided that, okay, if I want to work, this is when I want to work. And that's how I started with about 8 people, but now I work with 800, and the target is to reach 1,500 women so that they have continuous work throughout the year. And that's very important, to give continuous work, which also means that you are always on the run. And you're always kind of working non-stop to make sure that those things are selling and you're able to get work. So how many of you want to become a designer? What kind of designer? Textile, fashion, interiors, fashion? All of you, fashion? So have you already started working on it? Are you already studying anything? Are you already looking at textiles? Do you ever see fashion shows? Yeah, that's easy. You have to do a bit more. You have to start reading. How many of you read about it? Do you find time? Any questions that you'd like to ask about it, as to what you can do for it, or what kind of direction you can take? There are a lot of